right, boys, the top 10 must-have card list. We have gotten so many golden tickets. The Theme Team Surge promo is now officially done, and Ultimate Legends and AKs also get a lot of very good X Factors, double buckets, and even, I think, what is it, Roster Revolution? They get 2 different X Factor buckets now, too. There are so many good cards in the game now. Every promo is elite right now. Let's just get into number 10 here. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHU for 5% off your order. Number 10, I do have wide receiver Joe Thomas, and it feels like no matter what I do when it comes to these lists, it's going to sound like it's pure bias because I made this card, and also I am a Browns fan. But I really do think at this current moment, he is the best wide receiver in the game. I do like Snoop Dogg a lot. I also do like Trent Scott a lot. That's really what everybody's kind of using. When you look at him compared to, say, the Trent Scott card, right? 99 speed, he is taller than Trent Scott as well. They're both big dudes. They're both going to spin. The reason I like Joe Thomas a little bit more is that he is also going to get this Angry Runs and Vanguard for 0. With that stack, and he also, I do think Double Me is better than Moss. This breaks press a lot better than Moss as well, I will say. I was a very, very long-term user of Trent Scott waiting for this Joe Thomas. But this is a 0 AP stack compared to 1 AP. You're also saving an AP. You're getting a taller card. Joe Thomas also, like I said, moved very well for me. You guys saw the gameplay. One of my better gameplays of the year. I do think he is wide receiver 1. The reason I have him at number 10, though, is his value is really bad right now. He's super expensive. I would definitely wait on this card. Hopefully, just more offers drops him in the long run here. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHU for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHU for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 9, Hassan Reic is still going to be in this top 10 for me. It was going to be between Hassan Reic and also Milton Williams. I think I like the smaller dude on the end, because I don't think Milton Williams you probably want to play at D tackle. He's probably going to play end for you because there are insane D tackles in this game. So Hassan Reic, I think I would prefer there. I do think the smaller guys do shed very, very well as well. It has nothing to do with weight. It really just comes down to abilities. I'm going to be honest, the more and more I play the game, I don't know if I notice too much of a difference between Relentless and not Relentless. I feel like Hassan has been one of the best cards I've used all year on the edge. I've heard a lot of people say that Colossus does shed, or you don't need, like, you can see right here, rush moves no longer cost points. I heard Colossus, you don't even need the pass rush points that are so called there. I don't know, dude. It's all, like, I feel like EA probably doesn't even know how these abilities truly work. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Colossus and Relentless has been the thing that works the best for me. And it seems like this is what everybody's running. And this is probably the best D-lines have ever been. So I think Hassan Reic is definitely one of the best in the game. I think you could swap him out with Milton if you prefer him. Or have a theme team here as well. But both elite cards, man. Number 8, Mr. Mel Blount. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not include Plax on this list because I did have him on the previous 2. And I feel like Plaxico is probably one that everybody already has locked into the squad. So I wanted to include, although I do think Plax probably still is my corner 1, I wanted to include something like 2 other corners on this list because, like I said, I want to, like, introduce the other guys I think are elite. Eli Manning also is not going to be on this list compared to Mel Blount and the other guy because I do think Eli Manning got cheated a little bit. He doesn't have Out My Way or also the reinforcement, so Vanguards are going to absolutely dominate him. I know he has Avalanche. He's going to be still very good on clean hit stick, like tackles and whatnot. But no way to shed blocks or anything compared to other ones. It's going to be a little bit tough. But you can see abilities-wise, Mel Blount, 6'3". Also, I feel like the 6'3" guys move amazing in this game. Move very, very good. Anything like 6 foot, like 2 to 6'5", I feel like they move the best at DB for me, in my personal opinion. But you can see universal coverage, avalanche, bottleneck already built in. And then on top of that, like I said, Out My Way. Eli Manning can't even get this ability. So I think the value here of having Out My Way and Tackle Supreme, he is so good. Mel Blount gets literally everything you need in the corner. But at number 7, we're going to go with Josh Uche. I really do think they're very, very similar, but I've used Uche in a way longer term that I feel like I could put him comfortably above. But like I said, this card, the 6'3" builds are absolutely insane in this game. You can see his X Factors built on aren't as good, but that's because they're over here. That's the same thing like with my Joe Thomas. The X Factors were in this bucket because this is how the form said to do it. I guess, I don't know if EA, like, I don't know if people read the forms wrong or some people got different forms, but some of the X Factors are over here, and then in some of the golden tickets, the X Factors are over here. But nonetheless, bottleneck and also avalanche for 0. And then on top of that, he could still go get your tackle supreme over here. You can get Out My Way. Although, like I said, yeah, he doesn't get reinforcement, which I honestly would have preferred reinforcement over bottleneck because a lot of people and majority of people run zone. But I will say, nonetheless, having that Out My Way in one of the buckets also with the tackling ability, He's an amazing card. I really, really do think he is one of the best corners. He is so good also with switch sticks. I love switch sticking to him because he feels like the most fluid out of any corner in the game. In that number 6, I actually want to have, I don't know why I am on this. I got to go over to attributes. I don't know what I was doing. But at number 6, I have a 1A, 1B situation here. I truly do think these are the 2 best quarterbacks in the game. I know everybody. Drake May is insane. Dom made himself a great golden ticket. Dots, you have your Anger Runs, you have your Bazooka, and then also Truz in that last bucket. He's a very, very good card. He also gets that Baker Mayfield release, but you're seeing a lot of J.J. McCarthy's out there. I currently use J.J. McCarthy as well, not because I don't like Drake May. I am an absolute release merchant. I'm going to be honest with you. You guys know that. My gamer tag is Slinger1. That was considered the best release. When I changed my gamer tag to Slinger1, I am an absolute release merchant. I love fast releases. J.J. McCarthy and Stafford have shared the fastest release in the game, and no one has had an upgrade. That was a very usable card until, or since, I guess, the 87 J.J. McCarthy, and now he gets an endgame card, and you're seeing him a lot. I'm going to be honest. When you load into most games, it feels like it's either of these 2 quarterbacks. Maybe a little bit of T-Law in there, but I think these are the top 2 guys, man. The surge abilities aren't as good as Drake May's, but still top-end stacks, man. I don't know. Let me know who you guys are using at quarterback, actually. Number 5, despite having so many elite running backs in this game, I feel like I always find my way going back to Falele, and that's because he's like the only viable one right now in the game, not named Quentin Nelson, which also, like I said, Quentin Nelson, I'm going to be honest with you, one's 900K, one's 3 mil, and they're basically the exact same card. Falele is just so good. I feel like Truz isn't that good when it comes to like wide receivers and quarterbacks. They still fumble a lot. But, or at least it decreases the chances, right? Falele, like, never fumbles. I've only made him fumble twice out of probably playing against Falele in over 100 event games. Probably more than that, honestly, when it comes to, like, MUT champs and just normal head-to-head. I played against this card a ton, and I've only ever made him fumble twice. You know how hard that, like, he has been hitting over, I don't even know the number. It's probably something insane. But having Anger Runs while having Truz tank and also being absolutely ginormous, one of the biggest dudes in the league, there's not much to say about him, man. He's a safe running back. Although I do think guys like Anthony Adams maybe I think they move better, personally, as a running back. They fumble way too much to be competitive for the number 1 spot. Number 4, William Perry. My favorite card on the D-line right now. He has been so good. I mean, I'm literally just a way better polished version of our guy, Hassan Reic, we showed you earlier. He's 99 speed, 99 excel as a defensive end that is 335 pounds. He doesn't play D-tackle. I would play him at end 100% because he is so fast. He has also a really tiny build, and he sometimes doesn't get touched. I don't know if it's because he's so fast or what it is, but this card is absolutely insane. Also, the built-ins, boys. You can see Unstoppable Force, Colossus, Reach Elite, and then also on top of that, you could throw on the Relentless, which everybody in the game is using, and then on top of that, I don't really know. I forget what I'm using on mine. I think I'm just using Double or Nothing or something, but very, very good card. I also believe he does, if I'm not mistaken, I think he does get Pick Artist. I can't remember if he does. If not, I think I'm paying for it over here if he doesn't get it. I can't remember. Actually, that is my 0 AP. Yeah, I'm using Relentless and Pick Artist. William Perry's an elite card, man. Very, very good D lineman. Arguably the best one in the game here. Number 3, we got Ed Too Tall Jones, and I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't like this card, but I've also heard a lot of people, including myself, where I feel like it's almost the best card in the game. He has been so good for me. As you guys know, you just got to put into the surge, and then he goes up to overall, and then he's absolutely insane. He's 98 base speed. Very easily to get to 99 if you really wanted to. But as you guys know, the stack on safeties, everybody's running it. It's Avalanche and also Reinforcement, and then on top of that, you just pay for your KOs. Reinforcement, all I have on him, I believe, is mid-zone, because Reinforcement is KOs. If you guys do not know that, you just need mid-zone to get the reaction boost that normally comes with, like, Universal and whatnot. He is elite. He sheds. He forces so many fumbles. He's 6'9". He moves like he's tiny. He's, like, the only card in the game when I'm playing offense that it feels scary throwing near. Like, other guys, I feel like I have wide open touchdowns on a lot of my beater plays, but he's the only one I've ever seen pick off plays that no other card in the game even comes close to. Number 2, I do have Chris Jones, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, if you guys watched the video I did on this card, I did think he was not worth the price at all. Like, he was almost, I think he was like 3.8 when I did that video. That's ridiculous for D-tackle. He's now around like 2.4 on Xbox, which I think is getting better. I mean, William Perry, I bought him for 2 when he, like a week and a half ago or whatever it was. Chris Jones is getting there. He's getting to that price where you can end up buying him and keeping him the rest of the year. He is probably the best D lineman. I don't know how much better you can get than him. He's literally just William Perry with also another X factor added on, right? Also, this is ridiculous too. Colossus, Relentless, and Run Stuffer. Run Stuffer is very, very good. It is very, very good. I just don't think you're going to get your production with him at D-tackle as much as you are at end. So if you want to get your coins worth, maybe play him at end and use a guy like Milton Williams or you know, Leonard Williams or Sap in the middle, I guess you could do. But you can see he does get blitz and also unstoppable force. Blitz, I'm going to be honest with you, I think is going to be better in long-term games, especially when it comes to, like, playing any sort of event. I don't think it's going to be key in those because that's all I spammed in the gameplay. Maybe that's why I didn't get as much effect. But 5 X factors for 0 AP is absolutely ridiculous, man. And then on top of that, you get everything else you possibly could need on D lineman. He's just an all-around perfect card out here. For one, I just feel like I got to go with the safe pick here. Ted Hendricks, one of the most versatile cards in the game. You could quite literally play him anywhere. I've seen him at tight end. I've seen people play him at fullback. I play him at wide receiver. Very, very good card. 6'7", amazing spin. Obviously, you get to choose your X factors. I think most people are running just Truz and Vanguard. I think that's what the best stack is, in my opinion. If you're playing him at receiver, you might want to double me. But I do feel like Vanguard and then also reducing the fumble chances, Truz, is definitely the best way to play with him. Vanguard is obviously a broken, stupid ability. Truz is also broken, stupid ability. And then on top of that, you get everything else you could possibly need on him. Good spin. Just make sure you have that spin cycle on him. 98 run block stock, too. Just an amazing card. Anywhere you put him, man. Guys, let me know, who did you guys choose out of this top 10, or who do you guys have out of this top 10? We've gotten some elite cards. I love doing top 10 videos like this. It's getting a little hard now that we have already super endgame cards. I don't know what promo they got next after Theme Team Surge, but it's going to be hard to top what we got, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hope to see you guys next one. Peace out, boys.